In a distant village nestled among rolling hills, there resided a group of young students under the guidance of a venerable master. These eager boys were not only keen to learn about wisdom but also profoundly curious about the qualities and actions they should refrain from respecting. One evening, as the sun gracefully dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of gold, the boys gathered beneath a grand old tree. They formed a circle, their hearts and minds filled with questions about the qualities and behaviors that didn't merit their respect. A young student named Lisa spoke up, addressing the master, "Master, we have acquired substantial knowledge about the virtues that define a wise and virtuous person. But could you enlighten us regarding the qualities and actions that should be avoided, those undeserving of our respect?" The master, exuding tranquility, nodded and proceeded to share his wisdom. Respect involves acknowledging positive qualities and virtues in others, he began. However, it is equally vital to understand what should not be respected. Let me shed light on the 10 qualities or actions that should not earn your respect. The first quality unworthy of respect is arrogance. Arrogant individuals carry themselves with an inflated sense of self-importance, believing they are superior to others and looking down upon those around them. This arrogance blinds them to the valuable lessons they can learn from their peers and life itself. Arrogance can lead to isolation, making it challenging for others to connect with or relate to someone exuding an air of superiority. This isolation can be detrimental, preventing them from experiencing diverse perspectives and gaining a deeper understanding of the world. Moreover, arrogance hinders personal growth. When one believes they already know everything, they are less inclined to seek new knowledge or accept constructive feedback. True wisdom thrives on a willingness to recognize that there is always more to learn and room for improvement. Arrogance is a quality to be avoided because it not only obstructs personal growth but also severs the potential for meaningful and the valuable insights that others can provide. The master's students listened attentively, eager to absorb more wisdom. He continued, "The second quality undeserving of respect is dishonesty. Dishonesty is a trait to be shunned because it signals a lack of integrity and credibility. When someone is dishonest, they fail to speak the truth and often twist facts or events to suit their own interests. This behavior corrodes trust and damages relationships significantly. Dishonesty makes it challenging to rely on or believe in the words of the individual. Trust serves as a fundamental pillar in any healthy relationship, whether among friends, family members, or colleagues. Dishonesty not only impacts trust but also has broader consequences for the community and society at large. It can cultivate a culture of deceit and dishonesty, making it difficult for people to work together effectively, leading to misunderstandings, conflicts, and a lack of cooperation. Honesty, on the other hand, is a highly respected and revered virtue. Honest individuals are seen as reliable and trustworthy. Their words and actions align with truth and integrity, fostering strong bonds and healthy relationships. Therefore, dishonesty is a quality to be recognized and avoided as it undermines trust and the very fabric of our social connections. The third quality that should not be respected, the master continued, is selfishness. This undesirable trait is one we must recognize and endeavor to avoid. Selfish individuals tend to prioritize their own desires and needs above those of others, often causing harm to those around them and contributing to a lack of harmony and cooperation within their communities. Delving deeper into this concept, selfishness can manifest in various ways. It may manifest as someone who refuses to share, always insists on having things their way, or continually seeks personal gain without considering how it affects others. When selfishness is prevalent in others or recognized in ourselves, it is crucial to comprehend the negative consequences it can have. Selfish actions can erode trust and generate conflicts, as they display a lack of concern for the well-being and emotions of others. In the long term, a community or group that tolerates and respects selfish behavior is likely to suffer from a lack of unity, cooperation, and genuine care for one another. Therefore, by identifying and avoiding respect for selfishness, we can contribute to a more harmonious and considerate world where people prioritize collective well-being over individual desires. The Master's words resonated profoundly with wisdom as he continued. The fourth quality to avoid respecting is cruelty. It is vital to understand that cruelty pertains to actions and behaviors that deliberately inflict harm upon others, often causing significant pain and suffering. Compassion and empathy are qualities that merit respect and should be extended to those in need or those experiencing hardships or difficulties. These virtues reflect our capacity to comprehend and share the feelings of others and are qualities deserving of respect. In contrast, cruelty stands in stark opposition to compassion. Cruel individuals intentionally engage in actions that bring about harm, whether it is physical, emotional, or psychological. This deliberate infliction of pain is morally wrong and ethically unacceptable. In the pursuit of wisdom and virtue, it is essential to recognize that cruelty has no place in a virtuous heart or a wise mind. Instead, we should strive to cultivate kindness and compassion, as these are the qualities that lead to a more harmonious and just world. So, remember, cruelty is a quality that should never be respected, and we should always seek to promote understanding, empathy, and kindness in our own lives. Continuing his lesson, the wise master proceeded to the next point, stating, the fifth quality that should not be respected is laziness. When we speak of laziness, we refer to individuals who lack the drive and motivation to maximize their abilities and, in turn, fail to contribute positively to society. Respect is a precious sentiment reserved for those who consistently and diligently put forth effort. Let's delve deeper into this concept. Laziness is essentially a reluctance to exert oneself or a consistent avoidance of work and responsibility. It is not a mere momentary desire to relax or take a break; those can be healthy and necessary. Instead, it is an ongoing habit of neglecting one's duties and ambitions. When we respect individuals, we acknowledge their virtues, efforts, and contributions. People who embody hard work and dedication are often those who drive progress, inspire others, and create positive change in their communities. Conversely, those who exhibit laziness tend to squander their potential and, by extension, miss opportunities to make a meaningful impact on the world. To respect laziness would be to endorse a disposition that contradicts the very values that allow individuals and societies to thrive. It is not about disregarding people who may be taking temporary rest or recharging. It is about recognizing that respect should primarily be directed toward those who exhibit determination and commitment to reach their full potential and contribute constructively to the greater good. Continuing with his teachings, the Master's voice remained unwavering as he addressed the next point. The sixth quality not deserving of respect is close-mindedness. Individuals displaying this trait tend to shut themselves off from considering different perspectives or new ideas, hindering not only their own personal growth but also the progress of their communities. Open-mindedness, on the other hand, is a virtue that promotes understanding, creativity, and unity, while close-mindedness is a trait that obstructs these essential qualities. Close-minded individuals are often unwilling to entertain ideas or viewpoints that differ from their own, creating mental barriers that prevent the exchange of knowledge and the exploration of diverse thoughts. This can lead to stagnation and a lack of progress for both the individual and the collective group they are part of. In essence, close-mindedness closes the door to potential growth and enlightenment. Conversely, open-mindedness is a quality that fosters the free flow of ideas and promotes a spirit of learning and cooperation. When people are open to new perspectives, they can engage in constructive discussions, solve problems more effectively, and adapt to changing circumstances. This openness enables them to embrace the richness of diversity, learn from others, and build stronger, more harmonious communities. The master advised the young students not to respect close-mindedness, as it stifles growth and hampers the positive progress of both individuals and their communities. Instead, they should aim to cultivate open-mindedness as a valuable quality that leads to greater understanding, collaboration, and personal development. The master continued, the seventh quality to refrain from respecting is envy. Envy is a deeply ingrained emotion in some individuals, arising when one harbors bitterness or discontent toward others' successes, possessions, or advantages. This feeling can be a destructive force, leading to negativity and hindering personal growth. Delving deeper into this notion, envy often emerges when we compare ourselves to others and perceive our own shortcomings. It can be a painful emotion because it not only leads to resentment of someone else's good fortune but also robs us of our joy and contentment. Allowing envy to fester can lead to various negative consequences, including strained relationships, as envy often prompts unkind or unsupportive actions. It can also undermine our self-esteem and confidence as we constantly measure ourselves against others, feeling inadequate. Furthermore, envy can be a significant obstacle to personal development and growth, distracting us from our goals and as we become preoccupied with others' achievements. Instead of allowing their success to serve as motivation, envy turns it into a source of frustration and self-doubt. Respecting envy means recognizing its toxic nature and making a conscious effort to avoid it. Rather than allowing envy to control our thoughts and actions, channeling our energy into self-improvement, setting our own goals, and celebrating the successes of others without resentment is the path to a more positive and fulfilling life. Master students listened intently, absorbing their master's wisdom. They left that evening with a deeper understanding of what actions and qualities to avoid respecting in their lives. With this knowledge, they were better equipped to navigate the path of wisdom and virtue. As the students absorbed the master's teachings, they experienced a profound shift in their understanding. They understood that avoiding these 10 qualities and actions was just as essential as embracing wisdom and intelligence. With this knowledge, they left the gathering that evening with lighter hearts and clearer minds. In the days that followed, the students began to incorporate the wisdom shared by the master into their lives. They found that by not respecting these negative qualities, they created room for personal growth, compassion, and understanding. Their bonds deepened, and they felt a renewed sense of purpose. Thus, the teachings of the Venerable Master continued to inspire the students, guiding them on the path of virtue and enlightenment. We ask you, have you ever experienced any of the situations mentioned in this video? How did you react? Share your experience in the comments, like and subscribe to the Balanced Journey channel, where our community is confident that these stories have the potential to improve the quality of your life and that of those close to you. See you in the next video.